good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, another day out on the California Delta. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm not necessarily a morning person, and that obviously doesn't bode well if you're a fisherman, but I'll tell you what, getting up at 3:30, getting on the water, catching the sunrise, you're about to put a day of fishing in, it makes those early mornings worth it. But today, like I said, we are back on the California Delta. The sun is just popping up, tide is just starting to move, outgoing tide all morning. Got some nice calmer conditions today. There's a little fog on the water. Everything feels like it's gonna be a great day of fishing. But as we very much know, it is the California Delta. Anything can happen. They usually make you work to get the bites, to figure them out. We've got, let's see, frog, buzzbait, chatterbait, a punch, and yes, I did bring a drop shot just in case. Today's video, just another day out on the Delta. I'm gonna get going. Actually, I'm gonna start right here. Probably start with a little topwater buzzbait. We'll see. Come along, and hopefully we have another good day out on the California Delta. Yeah, get that first cast out of the way. It's got a bite. I think that was, I don't know how big that was. 2 bites already. It's been like 2 minutes. Oh, lordy. Well, they're definitely biting right now. They're just taking nibbles though. They're not getting the whole thing. Definitely sprayed over here. This is all dead. They may have sprayed a little while ago though. This stuff looks like it's been dead for a minute. This is interesting. It's totally different. Oh my God. Finally got one. Dude, I thought that was like a giant. See, just had to move areas to find the better fish. Poppin' frog. Dude, that thing smoked it. I got schooled on the hook set. Did you see me get schooled? Dang it. It was a little one, but I just wasn't ready for him. Oh my God! No! No! Dude, oh my Lord, that is a shame and a half. I knew there was gonna be one sitting there. Oh God. Getting the bites, just having trouble putting them in the boat. Oh Lord. missed it too. Dang it. He's probably sitting right in that pocket too. He got it. Actually seemed like a real dink to start. Man, look at all that stuff up in there. Chatterbait, a hat, a fish. There we go. Finally connected with one. Ooh. Ooh. I saw him. He just came up and nipped at it. Okay, okay. Oh, golly. You ate it. You ate it. Heart racing. I feel like today they definitely want a poppin' frog and they want like those aggressive snaps. Just triggers that bite. Same thing. Snap, snap, bite. Yeah, starting to eat a little better now. It's one thing I love about the Delta. Like, you just like know there's fish everywhere. You just got to figure out how to get them to bite. Like, you know there's more fish in this little patch right here. Just got to get them to come up. Dude, I saw that one come up and get it. Just kissed it though. Came back and got it that time. Good job, dude. Thank you for the second chance. It's like a big ball of bait in there. Man, I don't care the size, dude. Catching them like this, it's a lot of fun. And could easily get a big bite today with two doing this. Oh golly, that was a nicer one. How'd he miss? Got me wrapped and everything. I did not put a hook in him. He did not get that bait. So he actually might hit again if we get lucky. Some are getting it and some are just missing today. Which is odd. Man, that's weird. That is strange. Oh, shoot. One more millisecond and I would have had a bite. Oh, God, I guess we just gotta let her sit longer. The unintentional fish. Fat little dude. Holy smokes. Look at the belly. Seen tons of bait fish going around here, and I think that's why they're up in these reeds right now. It's this tide is dropping and this bait's moving. I think the popping action of the frog, that like pop and spit, and really just mimics that bait, and it's just something vulnerable for these fish to smoke. And I'm sure a popper would be just as good, but at least with a frog I can toss it over some grass mats, I can throw it up in the reeds, and I can swing as hard as I want. Aye. On the pause again. Oh. Well, I don't understand today. I'm not prepared for these fish today. I think I am, and I'm not. Oh. See that one follow it out? Another little one. Man, I guess I gotta really slow down. Small one, I think. Just about to say, the frog bite seems to be dying down. It's about 10 o'clock, but that bite just adds more time that I'll keep throwing this. Tide is still dropping. Kind of figured once the tide got low, this frog bite would be even better or totally gone, and these fish would, you know, tuck under this cover, kind of bury themselves, and we'd go punching. Like it's this stuff that we're gonna punch. Isolated mats, like lone mats. But I think we need to have the tide get a little bit lower. We'll see. We'll see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for our day on the water. It is about 1 o'clock, just about to 100 degrees, so it is pretty toasty. The tide is really low. Some of the areas that I wanted to fish today were unfortunately sprayed, so the grass is dead and a lot of stuff is decaying, and when I see that, I do not have a ton of confidence that we're going to be catching bass out of that stuff. So we bypassed that and called it a little bit early today. But to recap the day, we got on a good frog bite. That old poppin' pad crasher continues to produce for us, and I got a lot of confidence in it right now, especially on the Delta. This time of year, for whatever reason, there are a ton of bait fish in the system, real tiny bait fish, anywhere from an inch to up to 2 inches. I think at one point we were going through part of the channel, I guess there was maybe mini striper, little bass, blowing up on bait like that. I mean, it was a solid like 10 minutes. Unfortunately, they were all like that big, but that just shows you there were huge bait balls running through this channel, running through the Delta right now. But these little guys today, I think when we were starting out, were up in the Tules, up around kind of the main channel. The water was higher, they were up towards the bank, and that water was continually dropping and dropping, and I think really what happened was those bass were setting up and eating those tiny little bait fish. And the beauty of the poppin' pad crasher, or any poppin' frog, from what I've experienced, that poppin' action, that spitting action really mimics some of those little bait fish, and I think that really just grabs that bass's attention and they crush it. But other than that, really didn't get bit on anything else. We got a couple of followers, a couple of swipes on the buzzbait. Probably a popper would have done pretty good too today, but just with that, you know, with a frog, the poppin' frog, you can throw that in places you can't throw the popper. You can throw it up in the Tules over grass, so that's why the frog is especially good in these conditions. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for today's video. As always, guys, thank you for coming along for another adventure out on the California Delta today, and I will catch you guys in the next video.